Hello and welcome everybody back to yet another episode of Red Cape Sports. My name is Bird Bouchard and today we're going over our $100 budget. Guys, it seems like this episode has been requested quite a few times. I mean, obviously here at Red Cape Sports, we love all sports. And perhaps we haven't give football the love that it deserves. But regardless, today I have a $100 sports budget to buy some cards and we're going to go out and spend that $100 on some awesome NFL picks. So stick with us, you don't want to miss it. Now, before I jump into this video, there are some quick guidelines that I want to mention to you all. I do, A, have to stay within the $100 budget, and B, I also decided that I need to hit criteria of at least putting a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, and a tight end. Starting with pick number one, again, we have $100, and we have to stay within that budget. So, when you're a GM, what are you looking for? You're looking for value. What more do you want in value? Well, personally, when I think value, I think of Derek Carr. That's right, guys. Pick number one is going to be Derek Carr, specifically his Prism rookie card. Now, Derek Carr, you can knock on him all you want, but there are a variety of different reasons why I like Derek Carr as a great investment. So, okay, maybe he's on the older side for quarterbacks, but he's 29 years old, and if you look at the data historically speaking says quarterbacks are in their prime around 28 to 30 years old, and that's actually when they win their Super Bowls. Now, by no way necessary am I saying that Derek Carr will win a Super Bowl this year, and he may very well never win a Super Bowl, but the reality is Derek Carr's a very, very good quarterback, and I understand that Raider Nation kind of wants him out and they want to see the flying Hawaiian in Marcus Mariota. But guys, I don't think that's going to happen, and so far he's playing great football. You got to remember, he's had the ankle injury, and then he also had the moment where, for whatever reason, all of America thought he was crying with the fractured elbow. But regardless, this is a very, very good quarterback. Now, Derek Carr had a very great 2016 season. He ended up coming in third for MVP, but honestly, I thought he probably could have even won and taken home MVP honors. Unfortunately, an ugly postseason injury kind of squashed that. But regardless, guys, we saw what he was able to do on Monday Night Football. He took down a very good New Orleans Saints team, and so far he's got 4 touchdowns to no interceptions. He's got some great tight ends. Hunter Renfrew, he's also got Waller, so he can stretch the field, and not to mention, he's also got Ruggs. I like Derek Carr when he throws the ball downfield. And again, guys, for just $30, he's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't think he's that big of a risk. Raider Nation, guys, they even got a new stadium. So you gotta look behind just this season. When you pack that stadium, hopefully when COVID restrictions get back to normal life, again, guys, $30, Derek Carr, that's option number one. All right, guys, so pick number two. Most of you might seem to think that this is a homer pick because I'm a major fan of The Ohio State University. But honestly, the reason why this young man made it is because he's a stud and his card prices are cheap. So my second option for wide receiver is going to be Terry McLaurin of the Washington football team. Right now, you can find his Prism rookie card for anywhere around $10 to $20 shipped. It really depends. Again, do your shopping. Now, the reason why I like Terry McLaurin, first and foremost, he's young, and he's still got that The Ohio State connection. Passing him the ball is the same guy who was passing him the ball when he had so much success as a Buckeye. That's his quarterback right now in Dwayne Haskins. Not only that, he seems to be the first option in Washington, and he gathers a lot of receptions, and obviously receptions after the catch. Now, if you look right now, Terry McLaurin is actually in the top 10 for reception yardage, and I can see that continuing. He's a very good young wide receiver, very cheap and affordable, and that's why he made my list. Option number three is going to be a young tight end. Now, I get it, guys. Tight ends, most people, they really don't want to invest in tight ends. Because if you look at it, historically speaking, even a guy like Gronk, honestly, his price point for what he's been able to do on the field maybe it's not justified. But regardless, for the making of this video, I had to put a tight end here. And this is a tight end who I have followed for a while. He's been a stud out of Arkansas. Guys, this is Hunter Henry. And now I feel like tight ends are getting a lot of love. They're starting to stretch the field, and they're starting to get a lot of receptions. Now, the reason why I like Hunter Henry is, first off, he's dang cheap. He is dang cheap. And a lot of fantasy football players, I think, will try to maybe go out of their way and buy this card because he's dang good in fantasy football and his card prices are very cheap. But more specifically, it shocked me as well, but Justin Herbert made his NFL debut in week 2 and he looked awfully good, and I think by default Hunter Henry is going to see a large bulk load of work and he's going to make a lot of awesome catches for the Superchargers. And guys, for $10 you can pick up his Prism Silver right now. So, you know, I'm not saying this card's going to make you a millionaire, but I'm saying there's a decent chance to profit here. Now, before I leave, this is my fourth and final card to make the $100 budget. Now, don't laugh at me here, because I know some people will laugh at this pick, but I'm going with, drum roll please, Saquon Barkley. I get it, guys. Saquon Barkley is not going to play football again this year. He tore his ACL, and he's a running back. Bird, what are you thinking? Why would you invest in such a guy? Well, let me tell you. First off, he's in a major market out in New York. He's 23 years old. He won the Rookie of the Year. He's ran for back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. His rookie year, he caught 91 passes. This guy is a stud coming out of Penn State. He was a stud, nearly won the Heisman there. You could have made a case that he probably should have won the Heisman. Regardless, guys, it's an ACL injury. Yes, it's going to be tough to overcome, but I look at this such as Adrian Peterson. The year Adrian Peterson had the entire ACL injury, the following year, in only 9 months' time, Adrian Peterson came back. And guys, that was the season where he came 8 yards shy of setting the all-time single-season rushing record. So if AP can, as a running back, put the team on his back, metaphorically speaking, and rush his way to potentially winning an MVP, I'm pretty sure Saquon Barkley at just 23 years old, I'm not saying he's going to win MVP, I'm not saying he's going to put up any kind of ridiculous numbers like that, but regardless, Saquon Barkley is so loved out in New York. He will eventually recover from this, but more importantly, guys, $35 to $40-ish USD, you can pick up his raw Prism rookie card right now. And honestly, I think that's a steal. I think running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, I feel like every single offensive football-minded player, they're starting to get their love. So that's why my fourth option here is Saquon Barkley. He's going to run away with a bunch of profits. So pick him up if you want to, do your research. So that does it, guys. $100 budget NFL video. Hopefully you guys can pick up some of these cards. Personally, I don't own any of these cards. I'm going to try to pick some up, but right now I don't own any. Just wanted to put this video out there. Again, I'm not saying for any of you to go out and buy them. Again, this was just a fun little exercise, $100 budget. I'm sure some of you might like to pick them up. If you do, awesome, good on you. But again, I just want to remind you all, please, only invest money that you can afford to lose. Don't just copy every single pick. Because hey, even sometime Mitch and I, we make some mistakes. Also guys, I just want to remind you all that we also have a free Facebook group at Red Cape Sports. Seems like the group is growing by the day. It's an awesome community, awesome people. Again, this group is free to join. You can post pictures of your favorite sports cards. You can post items for sale. You can ask questions. You can answer questions. You can troll people. You can troll players all you want. Again, we're just trying to grow the community here. Absolutely free of charge. We hope to see you there.